Hello guys, I'm coming back at you with my third video, pre-filming today, and I'm not wearing the same outfit because I think that's super weird, so I changed, but it is round 3. Today I am doing, well, this video is going to be a pretty essential video, and it is going to be me telling you how to stay motivated. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because we all know that it's like a little bit mid through half, like a quarter, okay, so it's like a quarter through the whole school year, and my motivation level has been like, whoop, and now it's like down deep in like the bottom pits of the earth, because that's how unmotivated I am for school. I'm currently supposed to be at school. That's how unmotivated I am for school. So I'm making this video as help for you and help for me, so I can watch this and be like, yeah, I'm motivated again. And for you to watch it and be like, yeah, I'm motivated again, you know? Because this is an important thing. School is so important, and to do well is really important, especially this is my last year of high school, so I really have to do well in order to go to the university I want to. So I need to go to school tomorrow, and I need to stay motivated, and this is how you can achieve that. To be motivated for school, I feel, is to really just like be excited for school, to want to finish everything on time, to be organized. That's like such a big thing, and to like do everything. It's not like motivated as in like, yay, like go to school, but more like motivated to actually get your stuff done. You know, like you have to do this. Like if you don't do it, like you're just gonna like stay there forever, or you're gonna drop out or something. You know, you gotta like do well in school. And to like do well is not like nerdy. It's like, it's a good thing. Like people want you to do well, and if you don't do well, it's like in my area it's frowned upon, right? Like, oh well, I mean, you're not going anywhere, sorry. I'm not saying that people who don't do well in high school are not going anywhere, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's just, you want to do well. It's a personal goal. And my mom she always told me this, and is that the time will pass either way. What you do with it will make it count. So this whole school year is gonna pass either way. If you do really well, in the end it's gonna benefit you so much if you just stick to staying, like doing well. And if you don't do well, then the time just passed and it was a waste of time, you know? Like, I mean, I could go through my life and I could work really hard to become what I want in life, or at the same time will pass and I'll just end up nowhere, you know? So it's so important to stay motivated for school, and I think that a few simple steps to doing it will just improve your life and your work ethic so much. And the first step is to keep a clean life. It is just so difficult for you to do any work in an environment that is not clean, that is not like organized. And like, I mean, you might be like, oh, it doesn't bother me, but it should, because staying in, like, if your room is disgusting and a disaster, it just makes you feel like, oh, I'm a slob, I'm not gonna do anything. But if my room is like spotless and clean and I feel so like, oh, just so relieved, then I am like, okay, I'm such a good person for cleaning my room. I'm gonna continue that. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna be like, get everything out of the way, and then I'll relax after, and it will be amazing. You know what I mean? Having this clean environment of your room just really sets like the standard. So just when you come home from school, if your bed isn't made, make it. If you have a messy room, like clean it. If you need to do laundry, do it, because having this clean environment gets you in the mood like, oh, I'm productive, and then you just keep, like, it's like a snowball. You just keep being productive, right? You keep doing stuff, and you're like, okay, so now I'm gonna do my homework, and now I'm gonna do this and that. That brings me to my next thing, to-do lists. Perfect. They are just amazing. They are so great for keeping organized and staying motivated. If you have a to-do list, I have some right here. If you have a to-do list, Dollarama. You don't even have to buy a to-do list. You can literally make one and write to-do on the top, or you could like draw one on like it doesn't even matter. You don't need paper. You like to-do list in your head, but it's definitely better if you put it down on paper so you don't forget anything. So I use this to-do list pack all the time, and you literally just write down everything that you need to do. I normally write mine in order of things I want to do, and then I plan it out. Like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and in between this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have like a small break here, and you know, just keep going, because if you don't, then you're like, I should probably do that, but maybe I don't want to do that right now. I don't know. But this will enforce you to do it. It will force you to do it, and to do it in a timely manner, and just be like, oh, I need to get everything done before I can go to bed, before I can relax, before I can watch that episode episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I just need to do it so badly, so you just can check everything off, and it feels so great once you're done checking everything off and you're like, oh, next, and then finish that quickly, you know? So to-do lists are definitely an amazing way to stay motivated, because you're like, you're just like, oh, I need to finish all of this stuff before I can relax, before I can enjoy. Because if you have this whole thing that's full of things to do, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna watch Grey's Anatomy, and you have this whole list of things to do, you're just gonna be like, oh, I could be spending my time doing such better things, so being so productive. Again, your time will pass either way, and you can be productive with it or you don't, and it just really shows the benefits in the end. So this is the second way to stay organized. I would recommend doing one of these when you have a lot of work. If you don't have a lot, you don't need to make one every day. Although I do think it's really beneficial. I don't make one every day. I only make one when I'm like, oh my god, I'm like overwhelmed. I have so much stuff, and like I just list it all down in order of priority and what I want to do first, and then it just goes through the list. You know, you just do it, and I end up getting everything complete, and it's awesome. The next biggest thing ever is agendas and keeping yourself organized. You cannot do all of your homework if you don't know what all of your homework is. You can't do all of your assignments if you are not sure when they're due. You know, you gotta write all this stuff down, and you might be like, ah, it's so cheesy, I don't need it, I have a great memory. But what if you don't, right? And what if you're like, yeah, I have a great memory, and like, what do I have to remember? I don't know. So having agenda is like fantastic. This is my school agenda. If you just see, like, I just fill it out. I have all my stuff done. I have 2 agendas. I have one for school and I have one for YouTube. The YouTube one I try to like update just like once every few days, few weeks, whatever. But this school agenda, I keep it on me at school at all times, and I always, at the end of the class, as soon as they assign homework, you have to write it down ASAP, because I'm like, at night, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast, right? How am I supposed to remember all my homework? Like, and like when you're going to your locker, to make sure you don't forget anything, grab your agenda, because if you don't, then you're just gonna be like, oh, I have no idea what I need. We're gonna bring home unnecessary books, and we all know we do not want to carry that on our backs. So having an agenda is fantastic. You can also, what I do in my agenda is, instead of making to-do lists every day, I write down in order to do the assignments that I'm in. It's technically a to-do list, but I just don't really cross it off. I just kind of follow the order, and yeah, and I highlight things in different colors. I do YouTube. I still write my YouTube stuff in here because I look at this agenda more. I do YouTube. I highlight in pink. I do all like events and extra things, like I volunteer for a math clinic, I went on a trip, I do all that in orange, and I do all of my priority homework for that day in highlighted yellow, so that I just know, oh, this is that, whenever things pop out at me, so I'm not like, I don't know what's going on, right? So agendas are literally the most important thing that you can do. If you can take away anything from this video, it would be to use an agenda, because it will keep your life completely organized, and you will just like be so much more motivated and be like, oh, I'm so neat, yay, like, you know, like that's how I think. I'm like, oh, I'm writing everything down so neatly, I'm such a good student, I'm gonna go do my homework and continue to be a good student. You feel like it just like rolls, snowball, again, snowball. Okay, so it is another day, but it's only because my camera died, and that seems to be happening a lot lately, so just forgive me. But that was the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. This video for sure helped me like get kind of refocused on school. I've like, at the beginning of the year, you get so excited and focused, and then like that excitement just wears down real quick, because then you're like, oh my god, this is real. I have to actually do stuff now, and you're like, So that's what I'm kind of feeling right now. That's why I made this video, so I can help me stay motivated and you stay motivated. So that is the end of this video. If you did like it, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up. As always, you already know my last 3 videos are on the right side over here, so click any one of those right now. And if you like my videos and you want to see more of me, then click the subscribe button right down below, because it notifies you when I upload twice a week. So stay tuned for my next video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!